Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. Welcome back, y'all, to the Mindset Matters channel where we talk about different mindset topics. And so if you love mindset, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel because we are coming with different mindset topics to motivate you on Mondays. So if you really enjoy being motivated and you like mindset all at the same time, we are the place to be. All right. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we go and put that video up for you on Mondays. All right. Oh, jump into the Institute. All right. We got the Mindset Matters Institute where we help you to minimize stress and focus on the good. All right. You need to minimize that stress and focus on the good. That is going to help bring out the legendary you inside, the calm, legendary master that you have inside when you minimize that stress and focus on the good in your life. All right. Go to www.mindsetmattersmore.net and jump in. All right, y'all. I got a good one for y'all today. We got some more numbers for you. All right, here we go. I got 4 quick ways to meditate. Now, this is actually a portion of the Mindset Matters Institute, so I'll give you a glimpse of what we actually teach. And so the very first one that we introduce you to is stillness. Stillness is a quick and easy, well, I'm not going to say easy because it can be quite difficult at times, but it is a quick and easy to get into meditation, right? It's not like, again, all of these that we're going to mention, you don't have to be in a specific place or anything like that. You can literally jump in and activate these at any given moment. Now, will you possibly look a little weird in places? Sure. But are they like really incognito? Absolutely. Because somebody may not know. I've done these in public and nobody said anything. They might have thought I was a little weird, but I had to test it out to see how incognito they were. Now, all of these can be done in less than 5 minutes. They can be done in 5 minutes if you want. They can 10, 20. You can stretch them out if you really want to, but all of these can be done in 5 minutes or less, and they will absolutely help you in your life in different ways. Okay. So stillness is just making sure you are trying to keep yourself completely still. And what this does for you is it allows you to gain a measure of control over your emotions, over your body, over the anxiety. Now, this is going to take some time to get the rhythm of these things, consistent time, effort on your part is going to be needed to actually get a good handle on this so that the benefits come to fruition. But if you quit and if you think it's going to happen in a day or 2 days, then yes, it will not work for you. But I guarantee if you dedicate yourself, if a good month, a good 60 days, if you're really hardcore, you'll do 90. It will greatly improve your life and your quality of life. All right. Stillness, making sure you are trying to stay absolutely still. So you could just sit in a comfortable position and you just try and be as still as possible. No itching, no blinking, no moving. If you feel itches, if you feel things crawling on you, nope, you just sit there. You feel it. You let that uncomfortableness just get all on you. Like, oh my God, something's crawling on me. 9 times out of 10, it's not. Okay, it's just your body trying to be like, no, we need to get up, we need to move. And you don't realize that until you start trying this meditation. You'll really trip yourself out because you'll slap your arm or you'll look down and there's nothing there. You'll be like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Once you start to see that, then you might be a little more determined to be like, okay, I got to get this under control, right? But that's the very first one. The second one is what I like to call concentrated strength. And what this is, at first I'm going to explain. I got this from a book called The Power of Concentration. And so he said to focus on something simple like a doorknob or something like that. It's a very intellectual book early in my awakening phase. And I was like, well, let's try it out. And what I learned is that it really, really greatly enhanced my focus. And it's a daily practice for me at this time because I need to be focused with so much stuff I have going on. So if you need focus, concentrated strength is for you. And you actually don't have to believe me. There's a neuroscientist who actually said this recently, and I was blown away because I was like, oh, I'm not crazy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, kind of like that. But I was like, oh, okay. So I got backup on this, guys. Look at this clip.
It's literally 2 minutes. Just put it across the room or in another room. Sit down, pick a point on the wall, and just try and relax while maintaining visual focus for 120 seconds on a location. You can blink if you want to. What you'll find is it's incredibly boring and agitating, like most things you need to focus on and have a hard time focusing on. Just a little bit of focus training for 2-3 minutes every once in a while will teach you to recognize when you have that impulse to get up and move. What you'll find is that it carries over to a really terrific ability to read, to study, to listen, and you start to notice those internal signals. There's something you need to do and you don't want to do it or you can't focus. Chances are you just haven't really taught your brain how to focus. So start with your visual focus and then let your mental focus follow that.
All right. And so, concentrated strength, resting your gaze. Me personally, I like the way that the author of The Power of Concentration put it, was focusing on an object, on something that is very basic, very plain, not moving around, and resting your gaze on it for a particular amount of time. Now, you could do 5 minutes, and I'm telling you that 5 minutes is going to feel like 5 hours when you initially start this, and it's going to trip you out completely. You're going to be like, whoa, because it's so dry. That time will slow down for you. All right. I'm showing you how to control time right now, but it is a very, very effective meditation. Okay. Just to sit there and just to rest your gaze on that. And you have to go in the thought process of, I am enhancing my focus, not, what am I looking at this thing for? If you do that, then yeah, you're the fool. Okay, just so you know, you're the fool because you don't even know why you're doing something. You don't know what you're looking at it for. You're the fool then, because it's supposed to be for a particular purpose. And if you just jumped into something without knowing that purpose, you should reevaluate why you do things. Okay, all right. But anyway, let's go into the third one, back to center. And so I named this back to center because it's just allowing yourself to sit there. We normally don't give ourselves that time to just sit there. From watching this marriage counseling video from a good friend of mine, Christy, she sent this to me and I was tripped out completely. And I'm like, wow, okay. Like he says, guys have this kind of naturally. We just have that I'm just doing nothing mechanism inside of us. And I guess women don't have that. So it's a little difficult for women to maybe do this one and to be okay and just say, hey, I could just sit here and be on earth and be fine. Right. But I mean, if you even think about it, it's biblical. OK, Jesus told his disciples, like, the birds of heaven have nests and get fed every day. Aren't you worth more than that? Yeah, think about that. Okay. So if they're not doing anything specific, they're not spreading the gospel or nothing like that, I think you're just a little bit more important than the birds that God takes care of all the time. So you're allowed to just sit there and do nothing for a good 5 minutes. Okay. That's going to help you out anyway. So make sure that you find some time to do that, because it is very important for your life and for your quality of life. All right. But back to center is just literally just allowing yourself the time to just be. Okay. Don't try not to think about stuff. It may, but just don't do anything. Just don't do anything. Just sit there and just be. Okay. That's back to center. Now, this last one, I actually created myself. Tip my hat here. I actually did. I created this myself based off of some experiences that I went through. And I combined a meditation, like a couple meditations in one. And I was like, whoa, what would happen if you do that? So focused thought, copyright Kevin anytime. Focused thought is when you are sitting there and you're doing, it's deep breathing. So you'll be doing deep breathing, but along with that deep breathing, I want you to pick a thought, like a positive reinforcing thought. Okay. And that can be love or I want to be abundant or whatever thought you want. And couple that with the deep breathing. So if you breathe in and think about, okay, I'm love as you're breathing in, and then you breathe out and relax. What is happening inside of your brain? Just think about that. You're breathing in, you're focusing on a thought, you're breathing out. And you're allowing yourself to relax. And so what do we do every day? We breathe in and we breathe out. So imagine if you decide to make that a very hardcore habitual practice. As you breathe in and breathe out, you're going to go into a subconscious thought of whatever you decided to program yourself with. Now, this is definitely going to take some time, again, some effort, some consistency. But think about how incredibly effective, think about how incredibly important this could be in your life if you decided, I want to be grateful. Relax, okay. Grateful. And you just, now you're walking down the street, you're breathing, and as you're regularly breathing, your breathing is associated with gratitude. How drastic of a change in your neurochemical brain cell functioning. I don't even know if that can all be put together like that, but think about how that could change your life, your thinking. Okay? That is incredibly important. So think about that. All right? And that's all I got for you today. So let's go ahead and recap. Number 1, stillness. Keeping your body still. Allowing your mind to define who you are. Say, hey, I'm being defined by thought right now, and I'm saying sit down. You're going to sit down. We're going to get some water later. We're going to eat later. We're going to worry about everything else later. But right now, we're going to be still completely. Don't move. There's nothing crawling on you. Stop it. All right. Number 2, concentrated strength. Rest your gaze on a basic object. Heighten your focus like never before. 5 minutes is all you need for each one of these. All right. Number 3, back to center. Just allow yourself to chill out. Again, this might be more geared towards women. Hey, you are okay to just chill. You are okay to just chill out and let yourself rest. Okay, for 5 minutes. You're due 5 minutes to your life to just be. All right, that's okay. Don't worry about it. God got you. All right. And number 4, focused thoughts created by one and only. All right. Focused thought. When you breathe in and focus on a thought and then breathe out and allow yourself to relax, to allow that programming to work through. Breathe in abundance. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in love. Breathe out, relax. Whatever you decide, and think about it. Do that for 90 days. See what happens to your life. All right. And so that's all I got for y'all today. Of course, I love you guys very, very much. That is why I'm coming with this information. And yeah, I can only thank God. This is coming from him. Because I am nobody or nothing. Okay. So yeah, I'm blessed to be able to impart this to you guys. Hopefully it helps. All right. Remember that mindset matters more than anything else. What your mind is set on will dictate your future. All right. Focus on the good. Why? Because if you focus on the good, that is what you will attract. Okay. All right. You know what to do. www.mindsetmattersmore.net. Take a look at the Institute, look at the webpage, and jump in. All right. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Anytime,